McLevin, the poll question we're going to go with is what?
It's already up.
Oh.
The most valuable athlete in the sports world. Choice is LeBron, Tiger, Conor McGregor, or Messi or Ronaldo. It has a surprise leader so far. Well, maybe not surprise. LeBron's winning.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Well, I argue for Tiger because golfers, by the way, don't need to be playing to be incredibly valuable. Wasn't Jack Nicklaus and Arnie Palmer making more money marketing than any other active athlete for years and years and years and years?
Probably.
I feel like Tiger's name is still huge internationally.
Well, Jordan's name is bigger than Tiger's. Internationally? I would think brand-wise. Tiger hasn't won anything. Michael hasn't played, but Michael's brand, Tiger's brand couldn't even support golf at Nike.
Tiger,
they don't do golf clubs anymore.
Right, Tiger. You're right. Since 2009, Tiger has lost a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's still Tiger when he's playing well. Jordan hadn't played in how many years, and his brand is still as impactful as any athlete around the world. But if you do factor in the number of people who know who Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi are, okay, just by sheer population, by sheer numbers, then they have a larger influence or a bigger impact because people know who they are. But they don't resonate in the United States. LeBron resonates more around the world than those three players resonate here in the United States.
Young kids and Ronaldo, nothing? I feel like there's a little bit of a groundswell.
It feels like Beckham has more impact in the United States, but people know who David Beckham is. He's got a famous wife as well, but I just don't know if as great as Neymar and Messi and Ronaldo. We know about Ronaldo, but we know about him because they screwed up his statue. He's a good-looking guy. There's something about there's an A-Rod feel to him, but Messi.
Ronaldo way more than Messi. Ronaldo's got that big commercial where he takes his shirt off in the hotel room by accident. I feel like Messi, we could walk in this room right now and we might not know him.
Yeah, or Neymar. Yeah, Paul.
It's interesting that there's not an NFL player we'd even consider putting on this list because it's even Tom Brady. The sport would not be hurt that dramatically if he were out for the season. There'd be a lot less storylines with the Patriots. They would not be juicy. But the NFL is an American sport, and that's it.
Have we had an NFL player that played semi-worldwide?
I remember talking to some guys at the BBC, and they said they used to play a lot of games in the 80s and 90s. They used to play them over there. And, the Fridge was famous because he was a novelty, William Perry.
Yeah.
And they knew guys like that, those novelty type of characters.
Yes, McLevin.
I was watching one of the London games last year. They said the best-selling New Jersey was actually Beckham over there, Odell Beckham Jr. They love him. Not that he made any kind of real impact, but he resonated with European fans because he's kind of like a soccer player.
Well, you could actually get 2 for 1. You could get David Beckham and Odell Beckham.
I think it's a hair, too, with Odell Beckham, just like it is here. He's just so popular.
Okay, but you look at Odell Beckham and whatchamacallit? Harper.
Yeah, they're very similar. Yeah.
Right there, they're recognizable because of their hair.
And personality too, don't they? Sort of the hair is part of a bigger package.
But I don't know if Harper has a big personality. Beckham does, but I don't see Harper having. He appears to have one, but he's not. He's got this Johnny Mnemonic hairdo, and people love the way he looks. And then Beckham, when he makes sure that he's always got his helmet off and his hair, freshly done. Yes, McLeod.
Beckham also, he's at social media. He put out a video of him dancing to Drake the other day that got so many millions views, and it was unbelievable. He's so entertaining.
If the Giants are there to challenge for a Super Bowl, I'd love to see what that's going to do for Beckham and how people view him. Because it's still, you move the needle when you talk about Brady or Gronk. Who else? Aaron Rodgers. Cowboys. So if Beckham and the Giants are there at the end of the season, where I think they will be, then that brand, and that, he wants a new contract here. So you might see something really special out of him. And then what does that mean for his popularity? I don't know where he ranks for jersey sales, but I'm imagining being in New York, that's going to help considerably. Yes,
But when you look at the list of, say, Forbes will always put out the most valuable franchises, the top, say, 4 or 5 almost never seem to change, right? It's always the Cowboys, Yankees, like Manchester United and Barcelona, say. What makes the Cowboys so valuable that they're always that top, even given the worldwide popularity of Manchester United, or, that football is just here.
I just think the marketing of the Cowboys, that people, you either loved them or you hate them, but you knew who they were. I don't think anybody's ambivalent when it comes to the Cowboys. But that branding, when you look at franchises that had branding, Notre Dame had branding. The Cowboys had branding, incredible branding. And then you had the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. You had the star. You had the stadium where they left it open so God could watch the Cowboys. You had Tom Landry there, Roger Staubach. Then you had the big three with T. Roy, Mike, and Emmett. You had Jerry. You had Jimmy. You had Parcells. There's just so much. It just feels like that brand stays the Cowboys, whether they're good or not. Green Bay has a brand to it, but that's just a positive branding. You don't look at them and say there's anything negative that goes along with the Packers. It's just the Packers are a feel good, put a smile on your face type team, and they've been that way. But they had branding there when Lombardi was there. But the Cowboys, that branding, and that's impactful. Duke basketball has branding. Notre Dame football has branding. Trying to think what other franchise. Yes, McLovin.
Well, obviously, did you say the Lakers? Sorry, they have.
Lakers have branding as well.
They're way up there in the value list, too.
But you have to have success and stars. So the Yankees branding. The Yankees have had an unbelievable brand, and a lot of that is because of what they did before anybody else. Is they bought their own network. So they brought their own TV network, and then they said, we're going to give you this unbelievable product that you're going to watch, and you're going to know these stars. They took a sitcoms approach to baseball, where you're tuning in to see Ross and Rachel, and this is Friends. Hey, I'm tuning in to see my friends here, but it's a baseball version of Friends. Yes, McLean.
Isn't it funny when you're overseas? Maybe at least in movies, people say, "Oh, USA, New York Yankees." That's like the United States team in many ways.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.